everyone, so looks like this highly anticipated movie Dune Part 2, the review on Rotten Tomatoes score is out today, and when I see this movie score on Rotten Tomatoes score, it's quite impressive. Same time, it's not surprising. Dune is end of the day is very highly anticipated for all these people who like the first movie, but same time I see a lot of people are out there, they're like, I have not seen Dune Part 1, should I be seeing Dune Part 2? Or some people are, I didn't like the first movie, it was slow and boring, so I don't care about this one. But I think a lot of people will hear about this movie and they will try to go out and check this out, because end of the day everybody's calling this movie this sci-fi epic. So I think personally, if you have not seen Dune Part 1, you should not be seeing Dune Part 2, because you will be lost. If you have not seen the Part 1, you will be like really lost in this universe because you don't know anything about it. So if you want to see this movie Part 2, you should definitely check out Part 1, it is on Netflix and HBO Max. So it's easy to see. Of course, Dune movie was recently released on theater and it's actually made $30 million. Wow, that is very impressive. So I feel like a lot of people are getting excited to see this movie. First movie, end of the day, that movie felt really unfinished. When I finished watching it, I was like, whoa, that's it. Where is the rest of the movie? So here it is, the rest of the movie, Dune Part 2. So of course, I always knew Dune Part 2 will get great review from all the critic, although the first Dune Part 1 was not a huge hit on Rotten Tomato, but still I will say it was quite impressive. Based on 509 review, Dune Part 1 was sitting on 83%, which is it's not 98, but 83%. 500 people review that movie, that is so much. And the audience score, though, still it was 90%, which is quite high, let's be honest. So a lot of people really liked the first movie. So did I, but unfortunately, I do see some people didn't like Dune Part 1 because of the story was really unfinished. So looks like Dune Part 2, which is the review just out on Rotten Tomato. And as of right now, I am seeing based on 91% based on 91 review, it is sitting on 97%, which is quite high. Wow, it's really high, honestly. It's higher than I ever thought it will be. So this is crazy how much all these critics are praising this movie. After listening to some of these people who saw this movie, I feel like this movie, if you like Part 1, you will like this movie, because this is conclusion to the chapter of I guess Paul T.D. his life. But if you did not like Part 1, it's really important that you will not like this one too, because based on some of these people I trust, they're saying there is some part in this movie, especially because it's based on books, they do skip some of those elements, so it's not exactly accurate to the book, and there's some part is because it's skipped over, and if you have not read the book, you will feel a little confused. So I personally have not read the book, but I like the first movie, so I feel like I will like this movie based on all these people. But one thing I will say, I was sure about when I saw the first movie, that Timothée Chalamet, he is really fit to play this guy, Paul Trady. He's just learning about his power in everything, coming of age role. I feel like he was really fit to play that role in Part 1. Now that he's going into Part 2, where he is going to be this leader of all these people to unite whole this kingdom, some people are saying he's not that good on those parts, because it's not shocking, I think, because he's in a... although he's a really good actor, similar in Part 1, but unfortunately, I feel like he was not ever fit to play this role. I feel like some people will not like him, but again, I liked him in Part 1. I feel like I like him, but I feel like based on that, I guess Jeremy Jones review, a lot of people will not like him, because, he's this tomboy, he's going to the premiere wearing this clothes. He doesn't give you this serious actor vibe. Looks like now it's coming out and hunting him, because some people are saying he's not good in those scenes, which is not shocking to me. But then again, who knows? I'm excited to see this. Let me know in the comment, are you excited to see this? If you enjoyed this review, don't share other topics on other video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.